tell you, the last 2 days, I was wondering, with the weather and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my. So we've been very fortunate to have this beautiful day and to have everybody here at the gallery to join you and to welcome you to the gallery. I'm so pleased. And I'd also like to welcome the artist in the Bravo artwork. And in the foyer you can see this amazing and beautiful display of fine art and fine crafts. So welcome, Bravo artists. Hold up your hands, you're here. Welcome. And so it's my pleasure today to introduce SheilaDavis. And Sheila and I actually paint together.
Yeah.
We do. And we belong to Eastern Central, and Sheila's a plain air painter.
Sometimes.
Extraordinaire. And she, well, when I heard Sheila in the forest, with these great big canvases, and she's fastening all the gear, I can hear her saying, oh, you know, I'm tripping over twigs and everything, but she does these the most amazing and beautiful paintings. And I'm so pleased to have this show at the gallery this evening. I'm here. Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And your sidekick, my mom. And Jean, your poetry is just so beautiful, so very beautiful. And so beautiful stuff. And your journey along with Sheila is and thank you. And so, welcome everybody, and Jean and Sheila. Well, I think Sheila's going to start off, and then Jean will do a recital of some of his poetry.
I guess it was last October.
Yes.
When we were in Algonquin. No, March when we were in Algonquin Park.
Yes.
Yes.
Minus 30.
Yeah. I wanted to
That was spring painting too.
You're bad at cheating. Marge had said it's time to put in your proposal for the art show, so I did that, and then I think it was October or so. She said you're going to be been accepted, and you're going to be early part of the year, so I'm thinking February. No problem. And then she said, no, you're going to be January. And then she said, no, we'd like to work before Christmas. At that point, I had 2 paintings that were dry. So I was doing 2 of these a week and pumping them out and working really hard. I'm trying to find places for them to dry and not blow up the house while I was doing it. And it was a lot of work, but it's turned out very well. Mom and I did this back in 2005 in a little gallery, 2002? A little gallery down in Sutton West, Ontario. So we had done it before and lived through it and managed to keep on going again. So it was really nice to do it again. And if anybody has looked at the catalog, it's a little different than here. Because when we decided to do this, she immediately started writing poems to the painting. And my brain was not in solo show gear, so I was painting the paintings and shipping them off to the galleries, and they were selling. So a few of them in the catalog, which she originally wrote the poems to, will say private collection. And then I had to paint new paintings to go with the poems that were written for the old paintings. And then I had to start stockpiling the paintings to keep them for the show. And you can imagine the size of them. I live in a century home, and my studio is in the cellar. So stockpiling them there and having room and trying to paint more and having places for them to dry, because these suckers take 3 weeks to dry. And you have to have them all individually lying around, not touching each other while they're drying. So it's been a lot of work, but it's been wonderful, and hopefully we'll do it again.
Yay!
Here, here. My mouth is drier than your paint. I have to tell you how proud I am. I can't say that without crying, so I won't say it again. But I was so pleased to be invited to join my daughter in this lovely method. It just blows my mind. Anyway, what happened was, as she said, I was writing poetry and she was selling the paintings, and I kept saying, stop, stop, I can't keep doing this. You know, I mean, how many ways can you describe a birch tree? I discovered how many ways that you can But I was telling somebody earlier that when we did this back in 2003, Sheila was just getting to her feet as an artist, really, and all her work was fairly eclectic. You know, there were seascapes and landscapes and a whole bunch of other things. And so when I wrote a poem, it was just a poem for that painting, and then I went on and thought, now what am I going to say about that one? Well, in this one, Sheila's idea was, because she was doing the tree, that we would do a series of the tree, and a walk with me was her idea, the title. And I thought, then the poems should also be cohesive and be the same type of poem all the way through. And so that was what made it easy for me, because I don't know if any of you write poetry, but I can tell you this much. It's difficult to end a poem. Sometimes you wonder, you write a poem about the trees and you say, okay, so what? But if you have a thought about the poem, like as one of our volunteers here said, the person that I'm looking at the poem and I'm thinking, the you that I refer to in my poetry is her own personal person. She would like to see the painting. So anyway, this is a painting that several people have told me is their very, very favorite. And the further away you get from it, the better it looks. In fact, my friends were standing here with rolled up price lists looking at it this way, because you can get a fantastic perspective in the light. And this one is called Deep in the Woods. Deep in the woods, a pool of sunlight spills across the clearing. A promise that beyond these shadows, light and joy still gleam. And I am drawn as moth to yellow flame to seek you there.
That's so nice.
And there's one I'll read from my friend Margaret, who is the one who has been, she's my neighbor and friend, who reads a lot of my poetry. And I always say, is there anything that sticks out, anything that bothers you? Is there a word that gets in the way? And she'll say, well, I'm not sure I like that. And then I go back and rethink these things. And one of her favorites is the poem that is Dream Alone, and that's the one that was on the invitation. It's a little different from most of Sheila's work, but I quite like it. This is my dream, a fairy forest land with crayon-colored trees and dancing leaves, charmed limbs that twist into exotic shapes and tiptoe quietly into the mist. A light fantastical leans on a brook who laughs along her merry way. And so, if somehow you should magically appear, I would not doubt my eyes, but thank my stars and wish that we two never would. I think that's probably enough emotion for one day. But I have to tell you how much I enjoyed doing these and how much easier it made my work to see this magnificent stuff that I could see things in. I would take a painting like one of the tree, the summer one over there with the stream and the dead grasses, and think, what could I possibly say about that? And look at it, and look at it, and look at it, until an idea comes to me. And then I have this. So every one of the words that I've written is inspired by these magnificent paintings. Thank you, Sheila.
No, you are.
Since the poems kind of sort of ended up being a bit of a love story, I emailed her because we needed one more poem to have the catalog laid out properly. And I said to her, okay, we've got these, walking through the woods, and we've got leaving the woods. We need to have making out in the woods.
I noticed that.
The painting back here called Kiss Me Here, which was titled that because I think the leaf was lit. I emailed her at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and said, we need another poem. Here's the painting. And she said, I can't possibly write another poem. My brain is empty. And I said, I'm painting 2 paintings a week. Write another poem. So 5 o'clock in the morning, I started getting drafts of this poem. And it turned out very well. And Dream Alone was titled because I was listening to Supertramp while I was painting.
I never knew that.
And that's it. Questions or anything? Does anybody have any questions? No? Okay.
Good. I'm gonna do a
Thank you
zoom
all
up.
for coming. It's been wonderful to see you all.
There, that ends your